Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream!
Woodpeckers Baseball is live on the air from downtown Fayetteville, North Carolina. The Woodpeckers inside of Segra Stadium, getting ready to take the diamond and grab a win.
The boys of summer. No, I'm not talking about the Don Henley toll. I'm talking about Fayetteville baseball. Dating all the way back to 1909, Jim Thorpe, yes, that Jim Thorpe, one of the greatest athletes of all time, actually played baseball here in Fayetteville. And Babe Ruth hit his first professional home run right here in Fayetteville. So we've got a rich history, and the newest edition of Fayetteville baseball dates back to 2019 with the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. We're here at their new stadium. It's top of the line. You're gonna love it. Let's check it out. So we're here today with Andrew Chapman. We call him Chappie around here. He is the voice of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Thanks so much for joining us, man. We're glad you...
Absolutely. Welcome to Segra Stadium.
We've got a bunch of questions we're going to ask you. We'd love to see some of the stadium if you don't mind showing us around.
Absolutely. Let's go check it out.
Perfect. Let's go, guys.
If you're a baseball fan, obviously we've got the baseball for you, but if you want to come here for something else, we've got that too. The Kids Zone is out in left field, so that keeps them busy. We got a nice little bar out in right field as well for you to hang out there. And whether you're a baseball fan or you're here for something else, Segra Stadium's got a little bit of everything. You know, it's really cool because we're right in the hub of downtown Fayetteville. Ever since this ballpark was built, the whole downtown area has continued to flourish. New businesses have been popping up, and it's just it's a centralized hub for entertainment now in downtown Fayetteville right here.
All right, so this is home away from home, right?
Yep, this is my dojo right at the broadcast booth. Up here, we're talking interviews, we're talking the game. Of course, we're doing pregame shows, and, you know, we're covering all the big moments of each season. We've called a couple of no-hitters up in the booth before. We've called some walk-off home runs, and we get to watch future big leaguers right here from this spot. Oh, and we're also ready to catch a foul ball if one ever comes. And if one ever comes into the booth, we're ready to go. Foul ball, yeah.
Right here, the clubhouse looks phenomenal. You guys are proud of this. Talk to me a little bit about, you know, what do you get? I mean, obviously we're tied in with the Houston Astros. I'm like, well, how does that work between single A, double A, triple A, and all that?
Yeah, we're the base level. So once guys get drafted, this is where their professional journey starts. And from here, they're trying to make it to the big leagues. So we try and give them a big league feel right here in the clubhouse. So every player gets their own individual locker. They got the nameplates, the multiple jerseys. You got couches, ping pong to stay busy during the day. You know, you want to give guys a major league feel and let them know what they're working towards, and that's what this clubhouse does.
So we stopped at Healy's Bar on our way around the stadium, and we ran into Ashley Elise. Thank you so much for joining us. She's the director of marketing for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, and she's also a Fayetteville native, born and raised, just like me. There's not many of us.
There isn't. There is not.
Tell us a little bit about, from the baseball perspective, and you lived here, you've seen teams come and go. Like, what's the vibe here having something this big?
I mean, it's just an amazing experience. It makes an opportunity for this baseball stadium, Segra Stadium, to be here. I mean, Fayetteville sees a lot of bodies come in and out because of the military presence. So it is really awesome to be able to bring something exciting, something positive to the community. And we do so much here, more than just baseball.
Oh, yeah.
So we're excited to have the Fayetteville Woodpeckers here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and excited for the Houston Astros to be a part of this amazing experience with us.
So Ashley, from somebody that's, you know, directly involved not only with the team and the community, talk to us more about the partnerships you guys have been able to create.
Absolutely. We partner with over 60 proud partners of local, nationwide businesses that allow us to do amazing giveaways throughout the season.
Oh, cool.
We have over 30 giveaways for almost 66 games.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Half our season, we're giving fans hats, jerseys, socks,
Yeah.
gift bags. I mean, you name it. These partners have allowed us to make experiences out of this world.
So I can't thank you guys enough for having us out today and spend the afternoon with us to show us around this beautiful stadium. I know you guys are proud. We're finishing our tour outside of the Victory mural. Victory means a little more here. That's a Fort Bragg reference, a military reference for those of you who don't know. The thing that they want you to know, the future is here. Come check them out, Fayetteville Woodpeckers Baseball. And for American Dream TV, I'm Trenton Reed, and here's to your American Dream.
He swings and hits a high fly, deep to right. Way back in, it is out of here.
Welcome to the American Dream Selling Raleigh. I'm your host, Jennifer Coleman. As a native to the Raleigh area, the growth I've seen over the years is simply amazing. Whether or not you're new to the area or you've lived here for years, no house hunt would be complete without considering new construction. So today we're gonna dig in and take a look. Over the last several years, the percentage of new construction sales has been trending up, peaking at 40% of the total closings at the end of last year. Buying new construction can be a different process than buying an existing home, but the result might just be your dream home. The Triangle is consistently a top 5 new construction market and seemingly nabs a new Best Place to Live title every week. Last year alone, over 19,000 new construction homes were approved in the area. That is a lot of building. Today we're visiting this beautiful new construction home, and I have visiting with me today Brant Chesson, the president and CEO of Homes by Dickerson. Homes by Dickerson is a local custom builder who's been building in the Triangle area for almost 50 years. Welcome, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for being here.
Good, let's talk a little bit more. Well, Brant, first off, wow, what a gorgeous home.
Yeah, Jennifer, this is one of my most favorite projects that Homes by Dickerson has ever built. We are in the Budley community, one of Raleigh's most desirable and coveted neighborhoods. Here in this home, we are just under 6,000 square feet. We host more than 2,000 square feet of porch and patio, as well as a pool, spa, 3-car garage, and a wine cellar.
I know this is an older community here in the Raleigh area. How is it that you're able to provide new construction here?
Sure. Well, Raleigh has continued to be a desirable location to live, and many of the people here want to be near Raleigh's amenities. Unfortunately, there are very few vacant land opportunities, and so in this case, we had to find a home that was functionally obsolete, and it didn't make financial sense to repair the home. So we're able to remove that home, and then we create what we have here today.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit more about Homes by Dickerson and what you have going on in the area.
Sure. Well, this is just one of the many opportunities we have throughout the Triangle. We build from 1,800 square feet to more than 8,000. We build in master plan communities, and then we also build in infill scattered lots like this.
So the personalization is one of my favorite parts when helping buyers, but it can be a little bit overwhelming for them. Can you share with me the process that Homes by Dickerson uses?
Sure. So about half of our clients come in and buy a home that's not yet under construction. And so that allows them the opportunity to go out and find the perfect lot and the perfect floor plan that fits their family's needs. And so after they've done that, then we come into one of our 3 area design centers, and we make all their selections from foundation to roof.
Well, Brant, thank you so much for all this information. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Well, I just want buyers to know that they can be comfortable in the new home construction process, right? I know that sometimes they may feel like they don't understand what's going on. We do this every day for a living, and they may not understand. So we try during the process. You know, we have great sales professionals, designers, and builders that are educated and trained to help our buyers personalize their homes. And so we just want them to know that they can feel comfortable coming in and buying a new home.
Well, as Brant shared with us, today, new construction is booming in the Raleigh area. Whether you're looking to live in a historic Raleigh neighborhood or a master planned community, you just might find what you're looking for with new construction. and I'm sure Brant and his team would be more than happy to help you. There is something so magical about watching a house go from dirt to home. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you next time on The American Dream.
Hi, I'm Jenny Kinzora, a realtor with Compass and the Jenny Homes team. Today I want to show you one of the reasons so many people love Raleigh, especially those of us who love to opt outside. Welcome to Falls Lake. Falls Lake is an over 12,000 acre lake with 6 boat ramps, over 300 campsites, hiking trails, and there's 1 private marina where you can keep your boat in their slip, where you can also rent kayaks, canoes, and paddleboards. Falls Lake itself is located between 3 cities, North Raleigh, Durham, and Wake Forest. And if you are the outdoors type and just want to come out here and see what it's all about, right behind me is where you can rent a paddleboard, kayak, canoe, come out at any time and see how beautiful the area is and what Raleigh has to offer. I cannot tell you how excited I have been for the past 24 years to call this area home. In one video, I can't share all of the incredible reasons, but for the outdoor lovers, here is a snapshot of why Raleigh has my heart. When moving to Raleigh, what is often overlooked are our beautiful lakes. If you are a water skier, paddleboarder, wakeboarder, if you have a love for fishing, camping, biking, or hiking, this episode is for you. Spanning from North Raleigh to Wake Forest and Durham, Falls Lake State Recreation Area provides 7 access areas, 6 boat ramps, and more than 300 campsites and hiking trails. Trails include a portion of the Mountain to Sea State Trail, as well as one of the premier mountain bike trail systems in the Triangle area located at the Beaver Dam access. Falls Lake extends 28 miles up the Neuse River to its source at the confluence of the Eno, Little, and Flat rivers. During the spring and fall, migrating monarch butterflies add to the picturesque beauty of the lake. When it comes to camping, there are all kinds of different opportunities. There is nearly 25 miles of trails that are relatively flat and easy to walk with views of the lake. What kind of fish can you expect to be fishing for in Falls Lake? Largemouth bass, bluegill, flathead, and channel catfish, and yellow perch. The land around the lake is owned by the Army Engineer Corps, so the lake does not have any homes on it. Although we would all love to live on this lake, no homes on the lake instead means green trees and wide open blue skies, amplifying the beauty of the area. However, there are opportunities to live on the water here. They are rare, but one of my favorite local builders happens to be building on a 19-acre pond where you can have a dock, no motorboats, but ideal for the person who wants to be close to Falls Lake, have a beautiful custom-built home, and paddleboard, kayak, or canoe in your own backyard. Looking for more information on building in this neighborhood? You'll have to call me for the scoop. Certainly love where I live, and you should love where you live too. Let's connect about moving to Raleigh and what we have to offer at home and outside. This is Jenny Kinzora with the Jenny Homes team at Compass. Welcome to Raleigh.
One of the things that I love best about the place that I call home is how close I am to a lot of the local water spots. Just down the road from my house is an access point to the Haw River, which is one of my favorite spots. But in addition to that, across the street from Jordan Lake, down the road from the Deep River, the Rocky River, and the Cape Fear River. Today, we're at the Camelback Bridge, which is a local historic landmark located on the Deep River. And I'm going to be joined by Chad Spivey, who's a local expert and advocate for the rivers and a lot of the local sites that sit on the river. My name is Dana Wicker-Cantrell, and I'm your host for the American Dream TV. All right, we're down here at the Camelback Bridge. Chad, thank you for joining me today. I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about the work you've been doing on the river.
Well, yeah, so welcome to the geographical center of North Carolina, the heart of North Carolina, which is Lee and Chatham counties. Essentially, the goal is to put river accesses all up and down the river on Deep River. Right now, we currently have 3 permanent accesses and we're planning 6. And the goal is to have one every 6 miles. That way, if you're an experienced paddler, you want to be out there for 4 or 5 hours, you can chill. But also, if you're not sure that you're going to like it, you can do a quick little 2.1 mile section in about 1.5 hours.
So I know I love being on the river. I get on it as much as I can, whether it's walking or kayaking. But tell me a little bit about your perspective since you've spent so much more time on it than I have.
Well, I absolutely love the river. It brings me close to God. I get out here, it's serene, it is peaceful. There is no noise, there's not a lot of development. I feel like I'm 10,000 years back in the past paddling. A lot of times I'll bring my kids and we'll pop in real quick and we'll bring some coolers and we'll just float and they'll swim beside the boat the whole time and splash each other. They'll count turtles, look for otters. We'll see some bald eagles, and then other times me and my buddies will come out here and we'll fish a little bit and have a little bass fishing competition. But really the river is very navigable and it's slack water, so you don't have to have a lot of experience to come out here and enjoy a beautiful day in the sunshine.
Thank you so much for taking me out on the river today, Chad. That was super fun. Now we're gonna head over to Redbud, which is a neighborhood located on the Haw River in Chatham County. So let's go check it out. We are now in the neighborhood of Redbud, which is located just outside of downtown Pittsboro in Chatham County, and it borders the Haw River. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It features large lots on about 900 acres. And what's great is that all the homeowners really make a concerted effort to protect the flora and fauna within this neighborhood. We are super fortunate today that one of the homeowners is allowing us to see inside their home. They bought it about 5 years ago and have painstakingly renovated it from top to bottom. What I especially love about this home is there's a gorgeous kitchen garden with a handmade fence. They also have a double-sided large fireplace that opens up into the kitchen. And when you sit on the back porch, screen porch of this home, you feel like you are truly one with nature. It is a truly spectacular home. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed sharing my time on the river with you, as well as this wonderful neighborhood and this gorgeous house. I look forward to seeing you next time on the American Dream TV.
Welcome to a beautiful day here in North Carolina for another episode of American Dream TV. I'm Sherry Haggerty and your host of Selling the Triangle. Today we're in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, one of the 3 cities besides Raleigh and Durham that surround what's called the Research Triangle Park, or RTP. We are presently poised to be one of the largest tech hubs on the East Coast. And in April of 2021, Apple pledged to invest over $1 billion in our area over the next decade, and at least half of that going to establish their RTP campus. We're here today on Franklin Street, which is considered to be the epicenter of social life here in Chapel Hill. It's where residents, visitors, and of course, UNC students come to gather for their nightlife. The street is lined with fabulous restaurants, bars, music venues, and of course, boutiques. And speaking of boutiques, I've got a treat for you. We're standing in front of Uniquities at 452 West Franklin Street. Since 1992, Uniquities has had their finger on the pulse of fashion, offering a sophisticated and contemporary mix of designer clothing for all ages. Let's go inside and meet my good friend, entrepreneur and owner of Uniquities, Julie Jennings.
Hi.
Hey, Julie. How are you? It's so good to see you. Thanks for having us. Tell me, what has been your philosophy on creating such an established and successful brand?
For me, I never give up. There's been a lot of challenges, a lot of bumps in the road, at least 2 recessions, and a lot of changing fashions. I mean, a lot of businesses have gone out of, regular retail storefronts have gone out of business with the rise of online shopping. But we've always figured out a way to dig down deep. I'm really curious about everything. I love to travel. It's my passion. I research everything all the time. And I've always tried to bring in new brands that I think, our customers and our employees will like and be excited about. Because if we were carrying what we were carrying in 1992, we wouldn't be in business anymore.
Tell us why Chapel Hill.
Well, I was pretty young, walked down the street, there was no clothing stores, believe it or not, back then, 31 years ago. And I thought, I can do this. And with UNC here, Chapel Hill is an amazing place. There's a lot of energy, and it's a really vibrant community here.
Spencer, hi, how are you? Good to see you. I'm so excited to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you. Tell us a little bit about what motivated you to start House of Spence.
Ever since I was little, I've grown up around fashion. I used to play in the office upstairs and put on silly outfits while my mom would work. But as I grew older, I realized that we both have this passion for fashion, and I wanted to express that by creating House of Spence. So it's been our own little mother and daughter thing. And in May 2021, we went over to LA and we had our initial photo shoot. And ever since then, it's just been such an amazing experience, and it's super fun.
That is super fun, I agree. Thank you guys again so much for having me today. It was such a pleasure. Your story's beautiful as always. We are off to see a listing of ours in the historic district in Chapel Hill. Thanks again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you, Spencer.
Thanks.
Bye. Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Welcome to 317 North Boundary Street. This impeccable home is situated in the heart of Chapel Hill's historic district, walkable to UNC's campus. All this talk about fashion today has made me want to show you one of our most fashionable listings. Come on, let's go take a look. As you enter the home's marble-floored foyer, gaze through the tranquil sitting room to an expansive infinity terrace and beyond to a stream in verdant wood. The sitting room, library, formal living, and dining rooms open to the expansive terrace through French doors. Gallery hallways lead to the beautiful Gourmet Culinary Center, handsome office library, and the primary suite, which is a sanctuary comparable to quarters found in the finest world-class hotel or resort. The lower level also hosts the home's crown jewel, a spectacular indoor swimming pool with a virtual wall of glass doors opening to a terrace overlooking the wood and stream. Thank you again for joining us on American Dream TV today and for following along as we show you what charming Chapel Hill has to offer. I'm Sherry Haggerty, your host, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.
Today, I'm sharing a suburb of Raleigh that has been voted the best place to raise a family in the country multiple times. I'm Gretchen Coley, and welcome to Selling Raleigh. Today, Coco and I are out at Bass Lake Park, and then we're gonna head over to 12 Oaks, where I'm gonna show you the best-selling neighborhood in all of Holly Springs and a brand new listing that's coming to market, so stay tuned. One of the true gems here in Holly Springs is Bass Lake Park, which is where we are right now. There's 2 miles of trails that go all the way around this 54-acre lake. The trails connect to 2 of Holly Springs greenways, one which leads to a dog park, which Coco loves, at Sugg Farm, and the other goes to Womble Park. The trails literally go on for miles and miles. So my children really enjoyed coming to the nature center here, where they could see snakes, turtles, and all kinds of critters that are native to North Carolina. Or If relaxing is more your thing, you can grab a bite at the snack bar and sit in a rocking chair and watch the sunset all the way over the lake. Now, I can't bring you all the way out here and not show you the best-selling neighborhood in all of Holly Springs. So let's head over to 12 Oaks and see why people love it so much. We Southerners take welcome seriously, and whether you're a recent transplant or from generations of Tar Heels, in 12 Oaks, that welcome means a flurry of friendly invitations and to-dos, anchored by a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course and a clubhouse oozing with Southern charm. It's easy to see why families love calling 12 Oaks home. As you can see, this one is incredible. With custom millwork and design features everywhere, it's so functional. There's a study right off the foyer that is perfect for that home office, and a formal dining room that's waiting for all those progressive dinners you're gonna have in this neighborhood. The back of the home is phenomenal, filled with light from this bank of windows, and this gorgeous family space is just perfect and cozy enough. When you come into the kitchen, which is truly the heart of the home, look at the designer features here. A huge quartz countertop, perfect for seating. You've got pro-style appliances, designer lighting. All of this is perfect for all the cooking you're gonna do for those progressive dinners, even if it's just Chef Boyardee. Now, let's head up and check out the upstairs. There's a primary suite up here that is massive with a spa-style bath that is to die for. There's 3 additional bedrooms and a rec room. Now I've got one more space you've got to see. There's a bonus room here that's got room enough for a pool table and a seating area, and it's got a back set of stairs, perfect for those teenagers to pop right down. And this room is big enough for 2 spaces for seating and for this fabulous pool table. It's easy to see why people are moving from all over the country to call Holly Springs home. You might be the next one. Thank you so much for joining us in Selling Raleigh, and we'll see you in the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.